Hey guys, Adam Shea here. The lick I just played, I actually did on Instagram a little bit ago, Instagram/Facebook, and I had a couple of people message me for tabs on it, which was really cool. I will have the tabs in this/in the comments, but I thought I would actually do just a whole lesson on it. Why I really like the lick is because I thought I was getting decent at alternate picking and decent at sweep picking, but I was having a hard time really merging the two, at least on the fly like I wanted to. So I did this with just having to switch to sweep picking from alternate picking on a dime, basically. So we'll break it all down. Conceptually, this one isn't too hard. It's just kind of getting it up to speed, but we'll address everything like that right now. Okay, so somewhere in the making of this, it only just dawned on me I was just using my 8 string, and this lick actually only uses 6 strings, so just to avoid any of that confusion of there being more strings on that other guitar, I'm just going to switch to the old Telecaster. But yes, like I was saying, conceptually, I feel like this lick is fairly easy. It is in the key of A major. So what I'm kind of basing the two parts off of, if you will, we're going to do a 3-note per string A major scale off of the 5th fret on the low E string. So we got 5, 7, 9, and then 5, 7, 9 on the next string, followed by 6, 7, 9 on the D, followed by 6, 7, 9 on the G, followed by 7, 9, 10 on the B string, and then followed by 7, 9, 10 on the high E. So that's at least the basis for the scale that we're using. So the next kind of segment we're going to be looking at is an A major arpeggio. So how I think about this is we're going to start, or at least the shape is this one. It's going to be down here on the 12th fret of the A string, so A, followed by 11 on the next string, followed by 9 on the G, followed by 10 on the B, followed by 9 on the high E, and then 12 on the high E. So those are kind of the two shapes that everything here will be based off of. One quick amendment with that A arpeggio, there are a couple additional notes to that sort of basic shape. So what we just did, the only thing that's going to be slightly different is once I'm down here, I'm going to go to the 7th fret on the A string, which is going to be our 5th, the E. So I'm going to hit that note in there, and then kind of on the opposite end, once we get to the highest part, I'm going to go and tap on the 17th fret of the high E string. And that's going to give us our root note, the A, on there. So I'll break down when exactly we use those, but that's just going to be kind of an extended arpeggio shape. Something kind of like that. Okay, so now we'll get into the actual lick itself. We're going to start with that A major 3-note per string shape I was talking about a second ago. We're going to do 5, 7, 9 on the low string, followed by 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9 on the A. And just like we did on the string before it, we're going to do 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9. And exactly the same as we just did on the G string. 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9. Followed by 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10 on the B. Followed by 7, 9, 10 on the high E. And once we hit that 10, we're going to slide up to the 12th fret. So what we've got so far puts us in perfect spot for our arpeggio that comes next. So once we slide up to the 12, we're going to pull off down to the 9, and then we're going to do a 3-string sweep from here. So we got the 12, the 9, the 10 on the B string, the 9 on the G, then we'll go back up that exact shape we just did, 10 on the B, 9 on the high E, and then 12, which kind of puts us back at the top. For the next part, we're going to do that whole shape, including kind of that extended down to the 7th fret that I was talking about earlier. So here we've got 12 high E, 9 on the same string, 10 on the B, 9 on the G, 11 on the A, 11 on the D string, 12 on the A. Down here we go to that, the low E, the E on the A string, lowest in the shape, I suppose. Back up to the A from there, followed by 11, 9, 10 on the B, 9 on the high E, and back up to 12. So from here, we're going to repeat our 3-string shape again. So what that was, just in case we forgot, 12, pull off to the 9, 10 on the B, 9 on the G, 10 on the B, 9. From here, we're going to do a hammer on to the 12 after the 9, and then we're going to kind of continue that hammer on onto the 17th fret with our middle finger. And then from there, we're actually just going to pull off that exact same thing that we just did. So 9, 12, 17, 12, 9. Then we're going to go back down the shape. We're going to end up on that A at the 12th fret, which is the root of this whole thing, and that's pretty much the whole lick. Awesome, so that's pretty much that lick at a glance. It goes by fast, but there's a lot of stuff in there. As I mentioned, it's basically to help get your alternate picking and sweep picking linked up. It's done wonders for me since I kind of thought of it not too long ago, but yeah, it's just something I really wanted to do, and I guess I'm working on it. So perfect. Yeah, if you think the lick is cool and you can play it yourself, definitely drop a video of yourself in the comments, or feel free to reach out and ask me any questions about it. But otherwise, hopefully you enjoy.